Hi, I'm Lahr. Welcome to my art studio. My favorite medium is watercolor. When my husband and I went on our honeymoon, we went to Maine and I fell in love with a watercolor and a watercolor artist up there. And I'm like, oh, I really want to learn how to do this. So I ended up signing up for a local watercolor class with Bill Wilsey, and I've loved it ever since. I really like how it's very transparent and soft. It's also very challenging. I think a lot of artists stay away from watercolor because of its challenges, but I like being challenged, and I've been practicing watercolor for a long time. I love old things, so I just thought, wouldn't it be cool to put watercolor on vintage paper? I have a whole series you'll see on my webpage with watercolors on vintage paper, and then also I put some ink and I put some words in there, and they're kind of whimsical and fun, and like you'll see silly birds and children, because I love painting children and people. I live out in the country on a farm. I actually grew up as a city girl and then became country girl, and I love it. I love to get outside, go for walks with my dog. I save quotes. They're like my favorite thing to get inspired by, and sometimes you'll even find them in my paintings. One of my favorite quotes that I found was actually in this book called The Creative Edge. It's actually a mixed media book, which I'm enjoying and exploring mixed media. But so Mary Todd Beam, so it's probably her quote, and it says, "I believe that artists are the visionaries of this world. They help us see and interpret this amazing experience of life. We spend our lifetime struggling to do that special masterpiece and don't realize that we are the masterpiece." I just love that. That speaks to me as an artist and me as a social worker. I've been a social worker a good part of my life, and more recently an artist, and I like exploring both sides of myself and other people, helping other people with both sides of themselves, being creative and learning how to live our life to its fullest.